Hi guys, and welcome back to episode 15, I think it is, of the rebuild. We're starting a new season now. We obviously won the Taça de Portugal in the last day of the season, so that was very good. And we did, unfortunately, miss out on a top 2 finish, which is the Champions League spot. So we just about kept our job, but we're doing alright overall. I'm just going to run by a couple of things we've done pre-season. There hasn't been that much transfer business. Like, we've got a bit of money, not a load, so a little bit. Obviously, not getting the Champions League place that did not help. But I'll run you by some of the transfers. Some of them might be right. Yeah, so there's not many. So Nato, he was already decided before I joined. That was a pre-done transfer. But I'm actually quite happy with it. He isn't in the first team at the moment. Excuse me. He's a very good player. I have actually listed him because of his age. I don't like to keep players older than 30 normally, but I will do if needed. Like if we don't get a good enough offer, he's got a nice bit of value. It's not bad stats. Physical's obviously not, they're getting to the lower end, but he's a pretty all-round good player. He will make up the numbers. Also, Jabal, which is a signing I did and free transfer. He's Brazilian, so he's not Portuguese, but he's another good centre back. He's only 25, hardly any wages, and he's pretty much as good as Nato overall. If you look, he's got some good stats. His first touch could be a bit better, considering we play obviously ball playing. But we could get away with it, I think. We can get away with having him not the best on the ball, because that's something to improve anyway. He's only 25. The other player was Thiago Almada. Some people will know that name. He's an Argentinian wonder kid. Don't know if he is still classed as that at the moment, but he knows he's very young. I got him because we could get him homegrown. We got him at the young enough age he will become homegrown. He's a very good player as it stands. Like a very good player for what he plays. Is like his physicals are pretty good. He's not obviously strong or can't run. He's only 5'8". Everything else really good player for his age. He's quite versatile as well. And that was pretty much our money. So we spent 2.5 million. We have sold a couple of players. Alan Ruiz obviously wasn't happy. A good player to be fair, but we don't need him. We've got younger players that are better, and it was to get him off the books. Reserve goalkeeper from last season, obviously very old. Again, getting off the books. And then we just loaned out a few players here and there. No one really of note to us. Although Elvis, is it Elves or Elvis? Baldy? Boulder, I'm not sure. He's a player I want to bring in and around the team in the next couple of years. He's only 19, he's Portuguese, pretty good player, and he's got a nice bit of potential, so it'd be a nice player to keep through. Same Bruno Paz, maybe. I think Queiroz as well. Maybe not so. But overall, yeah, it's not a lot of business. But other than that, I've got a couple of bits and notes. Bear with me, I've got some notes. So we're upgrading the youth facilities as well. So they're going to overtake what our training we're on. So training's staying at 4.5 for now, and we will be 5 halfway through the season for youth. As you can see, our value's going up loads. We were like 150 million before. But oh yeah, we've moved up in the coefficients for next season. So not this coming season, I believe. Let's have a look. Don't know if it will show us yet. Oh no, it is this season. So as you can see, we've gained a Champions League spot. So the top 2 automatically get Champions League now, not just the top like Lily winners. Third place will have to qualify, but now we have that chance because I think we can finish third again. Champions League, albeit if it's third, it will be qualifiers. The league size has lowered as well. I think that's something that's just actually happened in Portugal. There's one less team, but I'm not sure how that probably won't affect us to any extent. Other than that, I don't think there's anything to note really. Like our best player, we've still got him. We've had a couple of offers for him. 31 million, no chance. Considering he's nearly worth 30 million, no chance. And he's been quite happy. He did ask to leave. Excuse me. He did ask to leave, but then I used the old, "You're an influential player. Can you please stay? We need you. You're a leader." And he bought it. So other than that, so the highest value player again. He's like quite a few 20 mils now because of our successful season. Some high wages, like I think Dost is on a high wage, but considering how well he did last year, it's not too much of a problem. But we're going to jump into the final. I don't know what it's called. It's the Super Taça Candido de Oliveira. Is that it? Or was that the stadium name? I think that is the cup name. Probably murdered that pronunciation. But yeah. So Borges banned, so we're going to play Acuna. Probably not the best decision, but that's what I'm going with. Actually, can he? He's not too bad there actually as a wing back, is he? And he's pretty good. Yeah, he's a very good at wing back. So we'll play him there today. As you can see, we've got a couple of players here on a reserve, so I deem good enough for the season at least. There's a couple of youngsters still that I feel need to get better before they can make that jump. But overall, sort of okay with the team. I would have liked to improve it more, but we don't have the money and we don't really have the influence, the pull to be able to bring players in, being only in the Europa League. But yeah, let's have a little scout. We did try to buy this guy actually, Gonzalez, for a couple of million. He's already scouted, rated up to 15 million. So look, they paid 3.9 mil for him. Yeah, he's only 24, but obviously Porto's always going to beat us to the punch with that. But yeah, let's see if we can start the season how we ended last season. Passionately, fans pay your wages, do it for them. A couple of people happy with that. New slate, new season, so I'm not going to be too peeved off if we don't win this. I would like to. It's like, for English people like me, it's basically, I think, the Community Shield. So what we would refer to as a Mickey Mouse Cup, but being against Porto, obviously we want to try and get something. And you want to get as much silverware as you can, because if we get this one, that's two silverware in 2 seasons already. Fernandez plays it back in defence. Lovely ball by Rostovski back out to Acuna. Ah! Did not expect him to sky that though. Should have done better there. Have a feeling we may get punished for that. Playing quite well in the opening minutes though. Only one highlight so far to show. We're on a second now with Abubakar. Too much power, not enough accuracy. Acuna with the long throw. Porto defender gets it first though. As you can see, we've got Dominiguez. I don't know if he was out on loan or if he's a transfer that's come in actually. He wasn't listed on there, so I think he was just a player out on loan. Oh, well done, Fernandez. Nice little ball as well. But yeah, he's pretty much showing some really good ability, as good as Coates. It'd be nice to keep them partnered up together. Very interested actually. Was he? Yeah, he's been with us from day one as well, so he's a player definitely want to keep hold of. Only on 2 grand a week. He will probably want a new deal soon, considering he's worth 13 mil and he's a first team player, so hopefully not too much. That's the good thing with the Portuguese league, where it's not a too high rated league, the wages are still quite small. But obviously the money from sponsors and TV money is not that high as well. That's probably partly to do with it. I'm surprised with Man. I know we didn't make Champions League, but I'm surprised we. Oh, lovely boy with a Walter. Good save. Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't manage to. Well, we did manage, sorry, to keep pretty much every single big player. Like we've sold a couple of players for under their value. I'm selling some more for under their value. May need to get the wages back more than anything. Like we got that Viviani's come back from loan. It's worth 5 million, something like that, and we're going to sell him for about a mil or two or something like that. But that's because don't need him. He's on a high wage. I think he's on like 30 grand a week, and we're just not going to use him. We've got the youngster goalkeeper on the bench. Don't know if he's youngster, but you know he's Portuguese. He's in his 20s, and this guy's like 30 odd. So I'm going to say passionately happy. I know it's only half time. I know I'm waffling on. It's just, you know, we've had a lot of pre-season. There's a lot to catch up on. Second half, 1-0 up. Good game, even game. But we do have our noses in front. Over hit that corner. It's led to Porto giving us on the break. He's going to hold it back. Yeah, he's giving it to. He's got men in support. Don't need two players to close him down like that though. Oh no. Always going in. First goal of the season for Walter Gonzalez. Typical because he's the man we tried signing as well. Not the best of starts at the second half. A lovely worked counter attack by Porto. See how we can react with that. Vargas not having a very good game. What I might do, if we do sell Vargas, I don't want to stop playing him now and stifle his growth. But if we sell him, if he gets the interest, I'd happily bring Rafinha back in. Because I'm pretty sure he is Portuguese as well. Could be wrong, might be Brazilian. But he's a nice little youngster I want to bring back in. If it wasn't for his injury, Cabral wouldn't have even started. And he's turned out to be one of our best players. Oh, good clearance. Back to keeper, surely. Oh, he's fluffed it. Rostovski there to save us. Getting a bit worrying now. Quat's not having a good game. As you can see as well, I put even Aldo Fernandez on the bench. There is a couple of better players like Nito, Jabral. They're rated better as centre backs, but I want to bring one of our youngsters in. I know Nito is, Portuguese. He's homegrown, but he's old, and I'd rather bring one of our youngsters up. So that's the reason for that. I did say I want to bring one or two youngsters in. I don't know why they've given him bright blonde hair though, because he does not have that. Oh, Herrera, Brahimi cuts in, lovely block. Only as far as Danilo though. Octavio, not a convincing save, but he kept hold of it in the end. Think we may go to extra time with this game. Who do I sub? Who do I sub? No one's really playing great. Let's try this guy as well. Galson Dala again. I don't know if he's Portuguese. Is he Portuguese? No, he's Angolian. Been at the club for a few years. But yeah, I just want to give someone else a go. Diaby was an alright super sub. Oh, unfortunate. It's not the end of the world though. It's a shame, but it's Porto. They're always better than us. We've made it a game to the end. Oh, that's cheeky little header. Should have had a man guarding him really, but could there be enough in this? Could we get a goal back? Ah, oh, that's a save, isn't it? Surely. No, it wasn't. I thought that was a save. Unlucky though. Giving it a pretty good game though. No silverware today. 50-50 for our finals. No, no thank you. We don't want to see that. Yeah, I'd say that. Don't be too hard on him. Just unlucky boys. I don't know if I showed you guys as well because I may have waited till the end of the season, but we have got a new assistant. Stats like are much better. His judging slightly better, which is good. Man management, all the important things. Discipline could be better, but it's not the worst. Adaptability is okay for an Englishman coming to Portugal. It's these bad boys. His coaching is incredible. He's very, very good all rounder really. But yes, I'm happy to have him. Yeah, it's not the end of the world. So yeah, I've had his debut. That's insane. Considering what he's rated a very good player and he's never played. Poor guy. But we've given him that chance. We've given that chance. Right, so what I'm gonna do, I know I've waffled on a bit, but we are gonna play our first league game of the season as well. So we've got a couple of friendlies to play. And we're gonna come back from Moriens. So see you in a sec, guys. Right, guys, just to play Moriens. I'm gonna kick straight into it because I've done enough waffling on. Although we did loan out that Geller, I think his name was, the striker. We'll bring Diaby back in. Bring in Bracanza as well into the bench, which I didn't say last game. We've got a few loan offers for him, but he's too good to not bring out. So that's another youngster I want to bring up into the next couple of years. Hopefully to replace maybe Palacios if we can make some money out of him. Because I'd rather keep Wendell if we can. Although he's Brazilian, although maybe homegrown, I'm not sure. Either way, we'll get into this. Some of our team talks might not be amazing because where we'd normally get a better reaction for stuff like that, but because we have a new assistant and he's English, he don't think he fully speaks Portuguese yet, and he's a new guy anyway. Lovely goal, almost a penalty that. But yeah, so obviously it's going to take a time for them to trust him and even understand him. Yeah, it's a very good goal there. It's pretty much on the line to be a penalty. Nice little goal there from Vargas. Start off the campaign. That's what we like to see, top of the table. So that lasted long. Is that Fernando Pacheco? Probably not. Oh, Pato. That can't be the Pato, surely. Surely not. That's Fabio. Who's Pato then? Would it be him? Patricio? Does he go by Pato? I swear I saw a Pato. Losing the plot. Absolutely losing the plot. That Dominiguez player looks like a pretty big player as well. Two commanding big centre backs. Yeah, there's Pato. Oh no, we've been cut open. Good save. Oh, can't get the rebound though. A João Ariz or Rise. I'm not happy about that really. Getting cut open like that. Good first save, but he couldn't hold it out. I think he's got a better defence now this season, even though we haven't had to buy anyone. I suppose it would take time for them to gain a partnership. Ooh, good save. I think it was going wide anyway, but yeah, I just want to cut out the goals conceded this year if we can. Keep hold of these leads we get. See if we can stop the City losses as well. Play on. Javan's got it. Straight at the keeper, but it's bounced back out in off him. It's a lucky goal there. The goalkeeper's been booked. That'd be interesting. If he get himself sent off towards the end of the game. And they haven't got any subs. Fernandez with a long range free kick. Ooh, not convincing save. Don't need goal line for that. Nowhere near it. So we're going into half time. 2-1 up. You know, win's a win as it stands, so that's all that's important. Yeah, I agree with that. Just say we're pleased. Don't want to be like, oh, you're doing good, but you should do better. First game of the season. Everyone's got new players and stuff, so certain teams won't do as good as others and vice versa. Quite like their kit. I quite like the checkered kit. Even their goalkeeper's got a checkered kit. Cheeky ball there. What a goal as well. Jesus. Literally cut them apart. Gotta see the replay on that. Good header by Dominiguez. And then Wendell doing the same. Vargas just drifts a quick low ball there. Javel, first time. Comfortably in charge of this game as it's going now. Very happy with the lads. Let's give Jonathan Silva a go. Trying to teach him to play right back at the moment because he only knows how to play left back. I think he might be Argentinian as well. Yeah, he's another player who I didn't choose to sign, just one that come in. Good all-rounder as well. He could take Rostovski's place if Rostovski doesn't have a good season or if we manage to sell him. Not actively looking to sell him, but if we get a good enough offer, then why not? Got Borgia with it now. Just passing it around. Got plenty of time to waste though. Vargas sort of fell over his own foot before he got tackled then. That was weird. Oh, hay fever's killing me again today. Alright, so Morien's. Oh, I saw that going in straight away. The keeper didn't know what to do. Too much power for him to think, I think. Feel like we should have done better with that again though. Overall, not great. Coat's fault again. That's two mistakes. Two bad games. Hopefully for this Fernandez geezer, the one with the blonde hair, although he don't actually have blonde hair, we'll hopefully do well. Don't concede there off the bar. Saying that, well, I used to do a save with a previous team before, and they had this black fellow as a centre back, but for some reason, Sports Interactive had done him his skin colour in the game is white. I don't know if there's any more players like that, but it's quite funny. Go on, Borgia. Penalty? Could have been a dive to be fair. I'm not sure. We are getting VAR. They need to speed this process up, but I suppose they're keeping it true to life. Come on, mate, don't take that long. It's a penalty. I'll take that, and then we've got to try and finish that and get our two-goal cushion again. Really going to run away, Danny? Better book him for this. If you just give him a warning for this little run, I'm going to be annoyed. No, he's booked him. João Aurelio. Javan! Straight down the middle. Lovely little goals. Third goal of the season already. Considering it's technically only the first league game in the season, and we've only played one game before this, which was the cup final. That's very good from Cabral. He's continuing his great form. He's actually got himself a hat-trick, and I'm going to take him off. Just because I want to give Pereira a go. And he's got his hat-trick now, give him a break. But yeah, I would have liked to conceded less goals, but we have comfortably won the game. Looking at the stats, obviously scoreline speaks for itself as well. But that is a great start to the season, especially away. Especially as I think this team gave us a bit of jip last year. But yeah, we're very happy with that. Improved morale. £24,000, thank you very much. Yeah, we're very happy, thank you. I'm not offering him. We're trying to sign this youngster here. He's 15. Doesn't play in the position we like, but I feel like we could try. I'll tell you what. I don't want that, so I'll reject that offer. I already have. I'll skip a day. I might be able to put a new offer in. Take that out. Offer him 150. I've accepted that. Yeah, sorry, I just want to have a look at this contract and see how it works on contracts. So he's only 15. You don't want to give him too much sort of silly money. I'm happy with that. We'll lock that in. Try and get him back down to 500 again. Yep. So hopefully he chooses us, but he's got a lot of big boys in him. Portuguese big boys. Don't know if it'll show us. So yeah, you've got a couple of bids from well, pretty much the biggest boys in Portugal. But yeah, that is the episode, guys. Hope you liked it. It's a good start, if you ignore the cup final. But that was always a big ask. So I hope you enjoy the new season with me, and I'll see you next time. See you later.